We bought a RecPro AC unit about 18 months ago, and we wanted to give an update on how we thought it was working and some tips and tricks that might help you if you're looking at one of these Houghtons. So I broke this video into 3 areas: performance, functions, and quick tips. Easy to jump around, so check in the description for the different sections. Also, if you're looking to purchase one of these units, we do have an affiliate code for RecPro, and by using that, it'll help us, but you will also get 5% off of your entire purchase. Well, let's get going. I'm temporarily stealing this rig because ours is kind of a mess right now and lots of noise, so this seemed like a great alternative. Gary and I have been on the road for 2 years, but we've been complaining about the Dometic AC unit noise since the day we got this thing. I think it came to a head when we finally started full-timing, so we were in the rig a lot more, and just having a conversation was frustrating. RecPro was just starting to gain some traction, so we decided to go with that unit. We have a video you can check out on the installation. As far as performance of the unit, I think we're happy with the 3400. So this is the 13.5K BTU unit. When it's hot and humid outside, it does a great job. Water is pouring off the roof. We still have issues with cooler, muggy nights. That's generally where it does not excel very well. We originally thought that because it had a dry mode that it was behaving as a dehumidifier, and that's simply not the case. But every decision is a give and take. We still believe that the humidity issues, because we don't have that all the time and in all the places that we're visiting, the value of being able to have a conversation in that low noise was worth the purchase. Okay, this is on high speed. Put it by your face. There you go. Aww. We are currently on the AC with a high fan speed. The decibel rating is, I'd say, about 67. So we are currently on the AC with a high fan speed. We're looking at about 1,000 watts. I have about 50 watts without the air conditioner going. One of the features that I forgot to mention was the soft start that is automatically built into the RecPro air conditioner. So you don't need anything else. This really helps if you are trying to run the AC using a generator, especially one of the smaller ones. You can have that more gentle ramp up, and it just helps keep your electrical system a little bit happier.
Host campers, you have a thick roof, so you've got to get that extra length in there. We ended up choosing the low profile unit, which is really great. It gives you a couple of extra inches of clearance on the roof.
This is not a great view, but that was our old Dometic. Obviously different rig. We have the Houghton over there, just a few inches shorter, which does help when you're trying to go under low bridges.
This unit from RecPro is a non-ducted unit. That means that the short run into your bedroom will not have a lot of airflow. There is a way to kind of make it give a little bit of air, but it's not that much. I don't even know if you can hear that, but yeah, there is a tiny amount of air coming through our vent, but not much. So we wanted a lot more airflow. We ended up buying one of these 360 fans, which are awesome. You can orient it in whatever way. Yeah, it's really dirty, but hey, these things work fantastic to get your airflow going. If you have a Mammoth, it'd be awesome to have 2 of these so you could have that circulation in that area. Hope this helps give you some ideas.
One of the frustrating things that I have found with the Houghton AC is the fan. No matter what, the fan will be on if the unit is on. There's no way to turn that off and have the fan come on only with the compressor, which is disappointing. I know there are some hacks that I've seen out online that add an AC relay into the system to force that to happen. But other than basically Frankensteining the system, I have not figured that out. If you have figured something out, let us know in the comments. Thanks. Okay, let's go through some of the modes. The first mode, you see the little snowflake over there. That's air conditioning mode. When you're in air conditioning mode, you can have 3 speeds plus an auto speed that will change based upon what the temperature delta is. The second one is dry mode, which really is just air conditioning on low. This is just fan mode. Again, you can have all 3 speeds of fan. That is your heat pump. And similar to your air conditioning, you have low, medium, and high, and automatic fan. And this last one is, I think it's like combined mode, or I don't remember what mode it is, but it's allegedly so where you set your temperature and it will turn on the heat pump or the air conditioner based upon what it needs to do. You also have the different fan speeds there. There is one mode, this sleep mode. I honestly would not recommend it. All it is an automatic feature that will increase the temperature slowly throughout over a period of time to help reduce some of the cycling and just for the load. I would suggest rather, instead, if you're going to do that, go to your AC, put it on low fan, and be done with it. Does your Houghton AC have a mind of its own and turn on or off in the middle of the night without you doing it? Got your fix. To see if you have a timer on, check the display on your Houghton remote. If you have the on or off item on there, that means that the timer is enabled. To remove that pesky timer, go ahead and click the timer button on the bottom and cycle through until you do not see an on and off button there. Now, your Houghton will not misbehave. If you want the timer on, go ahead and press that button. If you want it to go off at a certain time, leave those buttons on. You have the option to leave both on or use them separately and wait until it stops blinking. Click the set time button. The first time is the current time. Press it again for the on time and you can set that. And you go up and down on the arrow keys here. Click the set time again to change the off and get out of there. Since I have the on and off button, it means the timer is going to automatically turn the Houghton on at, let's see here, time, at 2 o'clock in the morning and turn it off at 4 o'clock. If you want your AC to show in degrees Fahrenheit, do not turn it on at the unit. If you turn your AC using the remote, it will actually show Fahrenheit and not Celsius. If you want Celsius, you can cycle that. Oh. But there you go. Use the remote. Did you get a hold of one of these quiet Houghton ACs, but it's not cooling the way you expect? I think I've got a tip for you. Houghton ACs behave just a little bit differently than your home AC. If you set the temperature to your desired temperature, it will take a really long time to get to that. Instead, I suggest when you turn it on, turn it down as low as it'll go, which is 60 degrees here. Make sure that that thing is running, and then when it gets to the temperature that you're comfortable with, then bump it up to where you're at. Setting it at the lowest temperature will keep that air compressor running until it reaches that temperature. If it's higher, it'll be cycling more, and that's really not as effective. Do it this way, you will be much happier in your RV. Here are some extra tips for your new RecPro Houghton AC unit. First off, you can press this thing all you want, but if it's not close enough to the AC unit, it won't pick it up. So get a little closer and voila, it's good. The location of your remote has no bearing on the temperatures. The temperature sensor is actually within the unit itself. One really cool button is this display button. So if I turn the unit on, this light is awesome during the day and it is annoying at night. So you can click that display button and turn it off so you can not have to see it while you're sleeping.
We really appreciate you sticking around. If you found any of this information useful, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear about it. And we'll see you on our next journey.